Good morning, all you beautiful people. Today, a big box from Korea, from Freddie Archery. And of course, we will have later on a surprise, so stay tuned. So, we get a lot of stuff. 3 bows. We have here, I don't know. And what do we get? More paperwork. Ooh. More paperwork. So first of all, from Freddie Archery, you always get a nice documentation, how to use the sleeve, you know, how to string the bow, everything nice. I like that, gives him an extra point. Then this one, next time, it's the announcement that you can have the YMG bow. You know that one most probably, the Yon Mungung, is now available up to 95 pounds at 31, but we test this bow later. I think I have the 65-pound version, but we need to check. Then, what do we get here? A nice bow bag. Very nice, very nice. That looks pretty good. Really nice bow bag. Now, see, you can pack this stuff without having a lot of plastic, still a little plastic on it. So this is one bow, this is the Black Flash Blue, and this is the YMG. We will test next time, so I guess this is the string for the YMG then. So what we got is the Dynasty Bow. It's a Chinese traditional bow. We got the YMG in 65 pounds. Oops, the string will fall out. And we got the Black Flash Blue, which is a Korean bow. You only get the bow and the sleeve. Only the bow and the string. So this is the Black Flash Blue from Nomad. Looks pretty. You can have this bow in 48 or in 53 inches. This should be the long version. And the bracelet is 5.5 to 6 inches. And I get the 55-pound at 31 inches, and you can have this bow from 15 to 60. We get a fast fight string, and the price of this bow is $280 US plus shipping, obviously, and customs and what you have and what not. So let's see. So we get now a lot of Korean bows to test. So stay tuned. 53. They know how to measure stuff. Only one thing, there is no recommendation about arrow weight. That would be nice to have. But we simply need to check and go from there. So you get this nice string with knots here. So the arrow pass is very wide. It's 29 millimeters. And now we string it. The longer one is the bottom one. Black Flash. So Freddie, I think, does a good job in bringing a lot of bows into his shop. So is that now the wrong way to string? Was not too hard. Brace at 5.5 to 6. 5 and almost a half. Okay, maybe we need to drill it in a little bit. Bow is straight. Bow is stiff. The bow is stiff. So this one is stiff. So looks pretty cool. Black and blue. Look at this, huh? Nice bow. Let's see. 55, 31. This bow does simply 31. This is easy peasy. Look at this. Ooh. yeah, draw experience. Also smooth. I guess the bow needs a few shots that it gets a little more flexy, but so I did tell you everything. Let's go and shoot. Sometimes people tell me then, I could get this bow somewhere in Korea cheaper, you only need to speak Korean. Yes, thank you. I have the same thing with a lot of Hungarian bow builders, good bow builders. They only don't speak English, and that's why they have a problem selling their really good quality bows somewhere outside Hungary. And then there is someone who speaks Hungarian and English, and he simply makes a deal with them, gets these bows, and has a reselling platform like Freddie does. And that's why I like what he's doing. He provides a good service. He provides you with a leaflet with information you don't get from the bow builder, and he provides you with warranty and everything you need. So that's why fully worth it for me, even if the bow is maybe could be a little cheaper somewhere. With Freddie you have your peace of mind. So look at this. Ooh, goes through the hay. Nice. So 320 grain, maybe a little. Oh, but it's okay. So you feel a little, go away. You feel it a little in the hand, but no vibration. And bow starts flexing a bit more. We shoot 500 grain just to see. That would be now 10 grain. Feels good too. This bow, wow, rock and roll, huh? Nice, nice. $280. Feels good. You have a little. You don't feel it in the limbs, but you feel it a little in the handle for 1, 2, 3. Minor. And the bracelet is still a little low. We will change that now. We check it first at 28, that you know what this bow would have at 28, obviously. 47. This is 31. We have 55.7. The bow is very lightweight, so it just weighs 355. Let's see how the bow looks like at 28. The sear angle is not very aggressive, so yeah. Look at these 28 inches. They are not completely there. Not too bad. Let's go to 30. 30 inches. So, and we're a little over. Yeah, look at this. 30 inches, string angle of 60 degrees. Means here you have the bow in its best performing way. Even if you draw 31, still fine. I'm not sure if 320 grain is not too lightweight. We have 55. Yeah, but it doesn't feel like dry firing, so I think I would have no problem with it shooting this. Maybe take a little heavier ones. Let's see on 20 what it does. Oh, nice. A bit to the left, why that? Nice, and 30. Ooh, a little wobbly, but good. It's not the fastest one. And 500 grain works still. Yeah, but look at this. Stable. You don't expect it. Looks so kind of flimsy compared to other bows, but where you point, the arrow goes. Nice one. Only this arrow pass is a little wide for me. 30. Yeah, a little wobbly because yeah, but look at this. 500 grain. 170. Nice. Didn't measure. $156. And with 320 grain, which I guess is fully okay for this bow. Oh, 143? Don't think so. 205, more likely. 200. That's what you get. Easy 200 foot per second. No weight in your hand. Draws nice. Even 28 inches is nice to shoot. It's no problem at all. So of course I could shoot now. I know that the Korean have their shooting style, so I may be excused that I shoot my style. Nice. So you need to consider holding the bow a little different and do a little torque. Like this, otherwise the string will slap you here with this short brace head. But this bow is a beast. Pretty. Nice. Fun to shoot. Yeah, and the group. Awesome. Yeah, nice. Was only a horrible shot. Nice. You might need a few arrows that you get used to. Quite a little powerhouse what you get. I like it. Very pointy arrow goes. Black Flash Nomad. Black Flash Blue. Black Flash by Nomad. Has carbon, has everything you need, all the goodies, all the bells and whistles. Look at this pretty bow. You have this leather hoodie like we know it from others. And string pads as we know them. Nice shiny metallic blue and metallic black. There you have Black Flash written. Then here we have a carbon fiber reinforcement, and here just in case, no, it's not carbon fiber, it's a tape, it looks like carbon fiber. Then you have the wrapped handle. Nice. So build quality, good. String looks very good. Look, sits in the pads where it should sit. You have a bit of a center serving, and here's the other pad. Just nice. And I need to go out of the sun. It's getting too hot. The rating for this pretty bow. The packaging, you get a bow, a string, and a documentation. Gives you at least 2 points. Handling was hard to string, not straight. This bow is a stiff piece, is straight, and it's 55 pounds. So once you start shooting 55 pounds, it's not your first bow anymore, and then it's easy to string, so it's no problem. 5. The build, rough, decent, good looking, perfect. This bow is, as it is, perfect. There is no flaw. When you look at the limbs, they're all shiny, no dots, no speckles. Like we had last time with the other Korean bow, this one, the Kaya, has some specks on the limbs which didn't look good. This one is everywhere flawless. 5. The basic feel was from wiggly, balanced. This bow doesn't wiggle at all. and the bow is balanced. Handle feels just nice, could be a little bigger like Korean style, would make your torque shooting a little more pleasant, but the handle is as it is and it's still nice. So you have a nice hold to it. Even from horseback, this bow doesn't wiggle. You have control of this bow. 5 points. Draw experience is simply 28 is nice, 29, 30, 31. Would go even further without stacking anything in the draw curve. Goes gently up. Really nice. So, draw. What was it? Draw experience 5. And shooting experience, you have this little in the beginning with lightweight arrows, with the heavier ones not at all, so I don't consider this a hand shock. You always feel something in your hand, but this is so minor. Incroyable. 5. So then we have 25, 27 points. Price value, $280 is a number. On the other side, the competitors are in the same ballpark. Maybe a bit less, a bit better. You need to consider what you get from Freddie Archery, a bit more service, the leaflets, everything, and a good communication. So for this, I think this bow is worth the price, 5 points. A beautiful bow. So if you're up into something a bit more advanced Korean, not the KTB from Kaya, or you know, this wind fighter and all this stuff, this is the entry level, 150, 60, 70 euros. If you're up for a bit more, you feel the difference. You see the limbs, they are laminated, not only one thin layer, more advanced, more elaborated. I think this bow still needs a few shots to get there where it should be, but it's a pretty bow and does an amazing job. So for me, fully worth it. Pretty, blue, matter of taste. Bracelet is still on the low side, so you could still twist the string a bit, but this bow is brutally straight, doesn't wiggle at all. But the bow wants to draw, and this is important. You don't feel hand shock. 320 grain arrows. Insane. So Freddie, thank you for sending this bow to me. And surprise, surprise, because Freddie likes my subscribers and my viewers, he will give you a voucher code, and I show you now here the voucher codes with the numbers. So when you buy something more than $300, you get $30 off. More than 500, you get $50 off, and more than 800, you get $80 off. So it's a 10% voucher. More or less, you can use it if you want to go for it now. So if you are beyond your first experience with a Korean bow, like a wind fighter or something, and you want a little more oomph, this one is a very good option, and a pretty one too. Thank you again, Freddie, for doing this, for providing us with these nice bows so we can test them and we can show the community out there what there is on nice bows. And for you all, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.